On to the next bit of news here this morning for Kick. Now, this is going to start. Was that it? Thank you, TTS. This is going to start going into some of the dark side-ish of what's been going on, okay? So the first thing I want to mention here is absolutely amazing. This is fantastic, and that is Grim. Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you. Welcome to the news. You're watching the Kick Morning News. Thank you. The first thing I want to talk about is Grim here at Dreamhack. Grim, stop. Grim here is a creator on Kick who was able to go to Dreamhack, Australia, right? What was this? Melbourne, in Australia, right? Really sick. And he was able to go on stage and do what he does on his live stream. And go and you know, play some heavy metal, right? Play some heavy metal. Yo, stop with the blurb. Stop. Play some heavy metal on stage. It's sick. It's sick. However, we do know that Kick did and is one of the partners, one of the sponsors, whatever you want to call it, of Dreamhack, or part of Dreamhack, okay? However, that comes at a cost because there's a lot of bad stuff going on. So bad to the point that there's a chance Dreamhack might even pull out of the partnership with Kick. I don't really know. But I've seen multiple posts about this on Twitter. I mean, a lot of posts saying things like this. Shout out to the Kick streamers at Dreamhack for harassing so many con guests that they've solidified the stereotype that they're a bunch of edgy a-holes. GG gamers, hope the crappy stream content was worth it to have an entire community agree you suck. Also, the comparison between Twitch and Kick creators streaming at the con was night and day. Twitch creators were respectful of people's space and asked consent before shoving their camera in people's faces. Kick streamers have no con etiquette or respect for those around them. I'll keep going. They have no talent if your content is harassing women and LGBTQIA plus guests for views. You're so boring and will ultimately fail as creators. Suck to suck. Okay. Okay, I think I'm done for now. I'm very passionate about this. I essentially live at cons, and to be in a space made unsafe by these losers is infuriating. You are not welcome here. This is how you behave. And honestly, there are a lot of posts. I mean, like I said, I've seen, this is not the only post that there is. I've been recommended 3 or 4 plus of these things, let alone the comments on some of these posts, right? Dreamhack asking for feedback about Melbourne. I saw a lot of responses in the comments talking about Kick streamers just going around shoving things in people's faces, and just a lot of stuff apparently. Now, obviously I wasn't there. I don't really know fully what happened, but given the Dreamhack that I did go to, there was some instances of that. There definitely was some instances of that, right? This is understandable, but it's also profiling / stereotyping. Yeah, I mean, Kick doesn't have a great reputation at all, right? Kick has a reputation that honestly befits this kind of information. But obviously, again, I wasn't there. I don't know how bad it was, but when I do see a lot of people mentioning this and talking about this, and given my history of being at Atlanta, and there was definitely some instances of that, I don't think it's too far away from the truth, honestly. So not doing so well. This person says, my favorite part was when I was live streaming in the Creator Hub and a group of them took my pins / stickers, then kept yelling at me to come to Kick because it's a better platform. Yeah, thanks. This isn't the only post, okay? This isn't the only post. Like I said, there's a lot of these, and Dreamhack even asked for feedback about the event, right? They do that normally. They ask for feedback about, well, hey, what did you think of the event? Fill out this form for what do you think, you know, what do you think could possibly be better, right? They want feedback, and this is the post right here, actually. Okay, and obviously you see Santa Maria saying thank you for all that stuff, some cool stuff. But then when you start to get down here, there's a couple people that did happen to mention there. Where was it? There was very few. There's not a lot of comments on this post. But yeah, you did awesome with the cosplay section. You had an amazing crew. Only thing I'd like to address is probably the kick streamers with stories of my own experience that were harassing people and the cosplayers. One sexually harassed me while streaming. Yeah. So again, kick is just really, really bad at that event. Kick streamers, yeah, it's yeah, everything is like kick streamers. Obviously, I don't know how many kick streamers were there. I don't know who was there either. Um, but definitely some weird things going on. That is for sure. Definitely some weird things happening, right? So not very good for kick reputation. I would imagine that this survey right here is probably going to be filled with a lot of bad negative stuff about kick. And we'll see. It would be insane if Dreamhack drops kick, right? It'd be insane. That would be really, really bad, and really bad. That'd be very bad. Okay. But anyways, I wanted to talk about this. I see so much drama about this stuff, and don't worry, this stuff gets better. And by better, I mean worse. Okay. But not related to Dreamhack though. The reason so many people get stereotyped into kick streamers is because that everyone immediate explanation as to why they joined kick, not because Twitch is oversaturated or anything like that, but rather because they have less rules and terms to obey. So people take that and run. So the way I seen some of this explained by some of these posts and stuff is that some of them didn't really want to blame kick, right? They didn't really want to blame kick. However, they did want kick to take a bit of responsibility. I mean, basically watch their children, I guess technically is a way to say it. To basically watch them. I mean, you know they're coming to the event, especially if they're going to represent you. You know, they want kick to take a little bit of responsibility for this, but they also, the biggest complaint that they said essentially, that I seen some of this, was that Kick as a platform was built to attract these streamers that are known to be uh problem causers, right? So because of that, uh that's a big thing that people mentioned as well, is that just the way that Kick was marketed and branded and is made targeted that audience, that it brought a lot of those creators that do cause a lot of problems to the platform. And then obviously all those creators causing problems water down all the creators who don't cause any problems. But then again, then you get classified as kick streamer, which we're going to see in just a moment. Everything nowadays, if you're on Kick and it's something bad, people post about it, they say kick streamer. What's the first thing they say? Kick streamer. They don't say anything. They don't say streamer blah 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 did this. No, they say kick streamer blah 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 did this. They're specifically targeting uh by saying kick streamer because it gets more engagements, right? They're like, oh well, what's going on Kick now? Like Kick is doing its normal stuff, right? It's that kind of thing. It's ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous, but it is technically um it is technically a method for growth. How do these events work? Can anyone just show up as a streamer? I feel like a sign up process would filter these kinds of people. Yes, if you go there as a creator, as a streamer, you have to fill out an application and get accepted. Okay. Otherwise, you can buy a ticket and go in there. But I don't know if you buy a ticket and go in, if you can live stream. I'm not sure. If you don't have a creator badge, I'm not sure, honestly. But I know that if you are a creator, you have a creator badge. I have mine literally hanging up on the wall right there. I would get it, but my room is a mess still because, yeah, anyways. It's a badge that literally says creator, right? If you have that, you have to apply for it and you got to get vetted. However, Kick, because Kick is partnered with Dreamhack, they also you know, vet you in, right? They put in a good word for you to get the badge, right? It's kind of how it works with a partnership. So because of that, it can cause some problems, right? It can cause some problems. So does that make sense? But anyways, kick streamers at it once again.